When I accepted the position as minister in Pak Lah's cabinet, I was under the impression that Pak Lah and the government were serious about reform, about law reform in the country. And so I took my job seriously and I tried to introduce some changes on the anti-corruption, to abolish ISA, to compensate the judges that we sacked in 1988. I wanted the Lingam tape to be investigated, the Lingam video scandal. In all these cases, I was only successful in a limited way. I managed to get some compensation to the judges. I managed to get Suruhanjaya Pencegah Rasuah started, but not in the format that I wanted. I managed to get the Judicial Appointments Commission started, but also not in the way that I would like to do it. And I made no progress in the Lingam scandal investigation. I couldn't get the ISA to be repealed. And I also felt that Pak Lah was too weak and he was on the way out. So I had no choice but to leave the government and continue the movement with the opposition. See, a political party without proper organization and proper management of the organization will not succeed. No matter how much we talk about change, no matter how much we talk about reform, we need good people to run it. We need good organization, effective organization to manage the issues, especially election issues. The question of manpower, the question of money, the question of voter registration, voter canvassing. These are all very, very important for success. Parti Keadilan must decide on a very important issues of organization. The priority must be given to organizational efficiency. Parti Keadilan must also reflect the reformist mindset that we have articulated for the country, in the sense that the party must be democratic, the party must listen to the voice of the cabang, the members must have a say, and we must listen to what they say. And not only we listen, we act according to what they have decided. This is the only way for Parti Keadilan to be strong again. This present party election is very important time for us to make those changes. I think the success of Parti Keadilan, like all political parties in the opposition, it requires dedicated membership. Membership who are not disillusioned with a lot of things, because we require their energy, we require their effort and their contribution. So we must energize them, we must make them feel important. And we cannot disregard what the grassroots feels about certain issues. So to have an effective political party, this is the time when the members must participate. And election is one of those ways where we can select good, capable leaders to lead the cabang and to lead the state. I hope this opportunity, the party election, will not be wasted. Members must turn up, members must vote, members must make their presence felt. And this is very important so that people will see us as a true leader of Pakatan. The strength of Pakatan depends also on the strength of Keadilan. and we cannot depend on one or two individuals in the party to provide that support or to provide the confidence to the people. The people must feel confident about our ability to manage our party and to serve the community in a more effective way. So it's all interconnected, the leadership and the followers and the members. And we must have this connection enhanced. Otherwise, there will be a mismatch between what happens in Kuala Lumpur and what happens everywhere else. And so, as a reformist party, this is the time for us to show that we mean what we say. And this is very important because talk is easy, doing it, implementing it is more difficult. And so we have to prove to the people that the party has the resources, has the support of the members to implement these changes. My message to Sarawak voters is that you have the same government for the last 50 years. And you have seen that this government is only interested in making some people rich and everybody else poor. This government is run like a family business. It's run by very wealthy taukees. It's run by people with connection. The majority of the people in Sarawak are still very poor. So they should try and change the government and see whether there is a difference. And I believe there will be a difference. So I know that the Sarawak leadership must work harder, of course, to convince the people why change is necessary. But I think the message or the issues are quite clear. It is a matter of convincing them that they are better off under the new government. We cannot continue to run the state in the way that they are doing now, because the resources of the state one day will dry up. And so, if we do not stop this, the way this government is running the state, then it will be very difficult. Because Sarawak, as you know, is still very backward, still very poor. Basic facilities are not available. Hospitals are not adequate. Roads are not adequate. Electricity and water are problematic. And so, and basic facilities like this are necessary. And I think if we have the resources of the state better utilized, instead of concentrating only in big projects or dams or building billion-dollar industry which fail, it is better that the money be spent on basic facilities for people. And I think this is what you will get in the new government.